Welcome back, everybody. Now it's time for our favorite segment of the show called Battle of the Sexes, where we ask controversial questions or not, and we want the answer from men and women, because women are from Venus, men are from Mars, and we're all going to have a different perspective on the same question. So our first question of the evening is, what is your number one turn off in a mate? Your number one turn off.
Come to mic, please.
He like, make sure I get on the mic.
Okay, my number one turn off is the mouth odor, the signs that comes up from the mouth when you speak.
Oh, bad breath?
A bad breath, yeah. How can I kiss you? Oh, no. I ain't doing that.
Bad breath. He said bad breath. If your mate has bad breath, it is a number one turn off for you. Yeah, there's no deal.
No deal.
No deal. All right, Dammy.
I'm not ready for this. Can we go to next?
Next.
Yeah.
Okay, my number one turn off is a man that cannot keep his penis in his pants.
I don't know if that's a turn off or not. I might like that in my mate. I might want my mate to turn up. I might
A
want
man
that.
that can't
I might want to walk down the street.
faithful to you, that's what you like?
Right.
Say that again.
A man that can't be faithful to you.
I got it. Chat. I got it. Something different. I got something different. Oh, she's talking about infidelity. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, chat. You see where my head is, honey. You see where my head is. Okay, all right. I get that. Yeah, infidelity is an absolute night
That's
goodbye
my
for
number
me.
one turn off.
That's my number one turn off too. I could agree with that. Monica.
Only thing I can say, my number one turn off is not having one.
Aww. Whoa. We're going to see if Sexy Vegan Wine Girl can hook you up with somebody. Let's give her some love and energy. Let's send that your way. It's coming, Monica. I promise you it's coming. John?
A woman that's a hoarder.
Oh.
Won't clean up.
A woman that's a hoarder and won't clean up.
Won't let me clean it up either.
Just nasty. Just trifling. Just nasty. I get that. Okay. That's pretty good.
Okay. I would say a selfish lover.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be stingy with the penis.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Don't be stingy.
Make sure you heard. Tell the people of the world today. That's a good answer. I agree with that 100%. Go ahead, sis.
Mine is a narcissistic man.
Oh, yeah, narcissistic. All about himself. Kanu?
Mine is a woman with low self-esteem.
Oh, wow. I can see that being a turn off for you.
Mine is a woman that don't know when to be cool and when to be cold. So everything ain't worth the argument. And if you don't know how to express yourself logically, then let that shit go.
Wow. Okay.
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
Good, Mike.
Oh yeah, we good. Yeah. Just insecurity.
Man, tap it out.
Nice. Very good.
I would say that a man that lies a lot and a man who doesn't manscape his body.
Oh.
Take care of your body, like your body hair, just manscape, make it presentable, make it sexy.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
You can have taco meat, but you just need to manscape your body. It's just coming out the side of your drawers.
Oh, you mean that?
Clean it up.
Well, you gotta go like
You gotta cut it for him.
Just get a little like fade.
You gotta trim for him.
I mean, keep the grass. I mean, women have to keep their grass cut. We have to get. Well, I know most women get Brazilian wax.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a fan of the Brazilian wax.
I don't know if it matters to men. Maybe that should be another question.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
Feel free to add questions.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of,
That be the question.
that can be the question. One question.
Does the opposite sex like the manscaping or womanscaping?
Yeah.
Okay. Start with you, since you asked the question. Start with you, Charles.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it too. Shit. I ain't even about that 1966.
The question is, do men like women to manscape, and do women like men to manscape? Okay. Kanu?
I'm open to it.
Okay. So you mean you gonna go down there and take care of that orally with that bush all in your face?
Well, I don't know about a bush, maybe a hedge. It doesn't have to be the African forest. And I don't mind an arboretum.
All right. Very well. Very well, sister.
Bald.
100% baldy lock.
Oh, you want them ball?
Well, needless to say, I guess we can all keep our subscriptions to European wax.
I'm not letting mine go. All right, sister, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not going through all that pain. I will scape it up. For the men, it's, just keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
So you don't really care if it's completely manicured or not down there. You just want to make sure it's manageable, it's clean, it's not a whole lot, and keeping it clean, because sometimes too much hair down there has an odor. So is that what you're talking about?
Right.
Okay. All right. I get that. John?
I'd say, what are we saying? What's the manscape?
Give him the mic, please. So the question is, do you care if your mate is waxed or not?
I think it depends on which race they are.
Okay. So say more about that.
Yeah.
Say more about that. If you're dating a black woman,
I think
would you want her to be manicured versus dating a white? Why?
Yes, why?
Like, why? Tell me about that.
Say more about that. Say more about that.
I think because I started out with a Caucasian, a white girl. In the 1980s. Most white girls that are, I'm 50 years old.
Okay.
Most white girls that are my age or around there, they're not waxed.
Okay.
Just to let you know. So yeah. Another thing I think.
Well, let me just stop you right there. So you could date a white woman and she doesn't have to be manicured because she was never manicured before. She didn't start off that way. And that's what you're used to.
Yeah, because when I was young, I wasn't with anybody but white women.
Okay.
So
Used to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it because the hair is probably thinner down there, so it's kind of
It is.
Yeah, close to almost manicured. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And I'll tell you another secret I just found out.
All right.
Is white women. They're okay if a white man is hairy.
Really?
Yeah, and I found that out that black women do not like that.
Okay.
Maybe not all black women.
Right. It's you know.
So yeah, it's
some do, some don't. Okay.
Yeah.
All
That's my
right.
experience.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you. And thank you for.
He didn't finish his question.
So what do
said
you want?
something about the black lady.
What was the difference
You said
between
black
the...
women.
Oh, for me?
You said black women have to be.
Yeah, I'd probably
For the course of hair.
You know, like
So
the-
say
so
for
the
instance, so if it's a Hispanic girl, I would want them shaved. That's what I call it. If it's a black woman, shaved. If it's a white woman, I can go either way. Okay. An Indian woman would probably be more. A lot of them aren't. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm all over the place.
Yes. Go ahead, Demi. Thank you.
For me, coming from here,
All right, guys. Demi's gonna answer the question. Go ahead.
I mean, I did a lot of white growing up.
You dated white growing up?
A lot.
Okay.
That's all I knew. That was what I was exposed to growing up, and I find it kind of a little bit different when I came to America. And I found out like most European ladies, they take really cool care of themselves. I'm not saying black women don't, but it's like lived in Europe and you can witness to that. White ladies, mostly European, mostly tend to take good care of themselves.
And what do you mean by that?
You mean shave? As far as take care of themselves?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the European lady don't like hair, man. So if you hair,
Well, I mean, you know,
So-
and we're not generalizing this. Yeah, because this is, you know, to each his own.
Right, that's
Some
right.
women who are African American wax on a regular basis. Some white women do as well. Some white women don't. Some black women don't. All right. Okay.
I prefer a low cut, not too bushy, not too waxed.
But the bush may remind you of the bush.
I don't want the bush.
You don't want the bush. Okay. All right.
When I go down, I can this is good, and I can't have hair in my teeth. You understand?
You know, he doesn't want hair in his teeth. He doesn't want hair in his teeth. Has everyone answered the question? Okay. Let's see. What's the next question? Does it matter if your mate is white collar or blue collar? Who would like to answer that? Yes, ma'am.
Meaning, as far as uniform,
Job description.
well, I have a fetish for uniform.
Fetish.
Okay.
Yes, a fetish. A man in uniform.
That's a real fetish. Women have that
since
fetish.
I was a little girl, and I actually work at the police department now.
Uh-oh.
So yes,
Beware. Watch yourselves, men. Watch yourself.
I do look at them when they walk past me because I have a fetish.
All right.
So I have a ass fetish,
Oh.
a man's ass. So yes, I look at asses.
Two-part question.
I'm just keeping it real.
Keep it real. We like that. We like that.
Got a mic over here.
I don't really care, as long as you're hardworking.
Yeah.
I'm white collar, but I'll date someone blue collar.
Okay.
As long as you're something collar.
Okay. As long as you're working.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
What would be considered a blue collar woman?
Well, you have electricians that are women. You have police officers.
Police
that are
officers, fire department.
construction workers.
Post office.
Yeah. Post office. So.
Police officers.
I mean, I really don't care as long as your income to debt ratio is low. I mean, I'm dead serious.
That's good.
As long as your bad credit don't outweigh what you bringing in. I'm Gucci. I can work around it.
All right. Sis, white collar, blue collar.
I'm open to either.
Okay.
I don't either. Anybody you can connect with, have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, as long as they're working. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be good.
Good. That would be good, right? Everybody else answered it?
That's fine.
How about you?
Yeah, just bring a check home, and I'm good.
Wait, bring the check home to you? Wait a minute. What?
Not to me.
Bring the check to Big Papa. Sister, you did not work a job? You have no payday? Are you what are we talking about? Debbie?
No preferences.
No preferences? Okay. Sisters over here?
It really doesn't matter as long as you bring a check home and
That's
your
right.
credit score is above 600.
I concur with her.
What she said?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys back there? Ned?
I don't have a preference as long as he knows how to get money and he's contributing to the household. I don't mind if he's blue collar or white collar.
Awesome.
Black color.
Charles?
It doesn't matter. As long as I got income coming in.
All right. Right. Next question.
Like Dag say, the debt to income ratio.
Right.
Mark could be making 100,000, but they debt like 200.
Right. Next question. Does size matter?
Hey.
And we're talking sexual. Who would like to start that off?
And the ladies.
Well, the ladies would have to answer that. The ladies would have to answer that.
Unless you're gay.
And that's true too. That's true too.
No, if a man answers it.
If a man
Yeah.
Size matter. But you know what? Men can comment on that.
Well, you said
And they
Because
don't
from their-
necessarily have to be gay.
Well, you said
Right.
you like a man.
From their experience, though. From their experience.
You said you like a man's ass.
can
Does
also
the
comment.
size of his ass matter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, so if a man got a big booty, you cool with that?
Oh, you got girl house and shit.
No.
I mean,
You comfort, so big booty.
I don't care.
Long as he in uniform.
It don't matter.
Long as he in uniform, he good.
As far as size matters, it's like a yes and no thing, because some men can have a big penile, but having a big penile doesn't make you a man. It makes you a male. And some males that have big penises don't know how to hit the G spot. You just hitting it, and it's going nowhere. And some men who have a medium-sized penile knows how to hit the spot.
All right. Okay.
So it's like a yes and no kind of question.
I love your answer.
Well, as long as that woman ain't lazy either, you gotta get it, you gotta throw it back.
All right. Sister, I like that. Very good. I like that. We've got Nedra back there.
Does size matter? For me, yes. And if you have size with a stroke game, even better.
All right.
And if you can't find the G spot, I'll lead you right to where it is.
Hello. Good morning.
Get to the point.
How important is oral sex in your relationship?
Oh, so very.
Oh, so what?
It's so very important.
Okay. Make sure she.
Not
She on the show.
It's for everybody to answer.
Everybody answer that? Size squad?
Oh, do the men? Okay, we can go back. Where you go?
All the women are answering that size question, I don't think.
To me, it does matter. It does, because some women. Well, I'm gonna speak about myself. You have to have a good head game.
That's very
You have
important.
to have a good
it right
head
there.
game. If you don't have a good head game, maybe we can't go no further. We can't. We just can't. I'm sorry. But it's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
It was nice because that's such a nice level of intimacy. You know, it just takes the relationship to the next level. Sister. Okay, brother.
See, I'm gonna be real with you. I just need you to just arouse it. I like fucking. So it ain't really right. You ain't gonna be for an hour because you know I rather just sexy, man. You know, I get off on hugging orgasm. It ain't really that major for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I mean, I don't have magnificent head, but that beats great vagina. I'm just saying.
Preach on that.
Here's the mic. Here's the mic.
Kano.
No, I just passed it back.
And I saw that. And I would like for you to answer that question.
What was the question?
The question is, how important is oral sex in a relationship?
Giving or receiving?
Either or. Both.
Very important. I feel like, you know.
Sis, go ahead.
Okay, I'm open to either, but I prefer the penis.
Okay.
What do you prefer? In terms of.
I like that more. I mean, I'm open to it,
She's not against it.
I'm not against
Open to
it.
receiving oral, but you'd rather.
You rather get that pocket.
Yeah.
She likes sex.
Okay.
What about giving, though? How important is it giving? So receiving and giving, that's really the question. How important is it for you to receive it and give it? That
I'll
should have
give
been
it
the question.
if it's a two-way street.
Okay.
You gotta be fair.
Who goes first? Who goes first?
6'9".
Yeah.
He goes first. Making sure he hold up his end of the bargain.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
We're doing the same.
Who gonna go first? Who gonna go first?
Ready, set, go. Same time.
My mama told me 250 is one.
You can go at the same time now.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't matter.
Looking stupid, like.
No.
Be a thermostat in her mouth.
You sound like a guy trying to catch stars and shit.
Okay.
I enjoy giving, and I'm not that keen on. I mean, if it happens, it's fine. But not that important to me.
Okay.
Same thing. I agree with him.
What he said.
Yeah. Stop.
All right.
This is
Okay, I see giving head is quite an intimate act. Yeah. Let's end there. Before I stop.
So do you like giving and receiving, or just giving
No,
or receiving?
I don't like receiving, but
You don't like receiving?
nah. You can give me head for like an hour and nothing.
So it's not your thing?
Nah. But I enjoy giving.
Doing it right.
No, trust me.
1 hour.
Trust me.
With the best lips on my dick. It's a lot of men that she's cool, but
1 hour.
You can go all day, it doesn't do anything.
Nothing, yeah.
nobody's
Okay.
doing anything oral for an hour.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Right. Your nose gonna stop bleeding.
Please stop. Stop. You're going to stop. What you doing?
Right. That's true. Well, for me, oral sex is very important, giving and receiving for me. It brings a level of intimacy, and, you know, I love both. I love giving and receiving. I love the level of intimacy. You know, the older you get, you care more about, you know, closeness, intimacy, you know, not wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, you want to have detailed sex.
Connie.
Detail.
Go ahead. No,
I want to hear
your
this.
sister all night. She
I don't
been in
think-
the
did you-
background.
That's what she likes.
She been back there like.
Feel like I'm
She like, I like it like that. But feel free, Bree, anytime, you know, raise your hand. Because I know
I'm
she...
just messing with you, Bree. Right?
she
Stay in this kitchen.
Okay, so I think that oral sex is very important, both giving and receiving. I love giving. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't go down there.
Stay away from mama.
Exactly. So giving and receiving is good as long as you know what you're doing. If not, I can give, we can fuck, and go on about our business.
All right.
Again, I concur.
She like, again, I concur. I love that. Where is the wildest place you've ever had sex?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Tell us about it. Look at him. I remember one day when I was... he's going deep into...
no, look at me. I was like...
Don't tell it, man. Don't tell it, brother. Right?
Oh, the widest place. Okay. It was one afternoon, and I was sitting by my car parked outside. And I knew this girl. She was like, oh, okay, let's do it. So by the roadside at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we're having hot sex right by the chair on the roadside. And no one cared.
Where were you at? In here in the U.S. or
No.
in Europe?
In Ghana.
In Ghana?
Yeah.
Damn, he can't believe what's going on. I can't believe he told. No one wants to.
At the point, what they call the point on the rocks.
You old school. You old school.
On the rocks. At the lake.
Might be from Chicago, yeah.
If you had sex at the point.
Chicagoans be like,
Right.
Your spot.
That's right.
Part reminds one enough.